You want to know why banning guns, any type of gun, won't solve violence? Because violence has always been here. Even before guns were created, violence has always been here. So, if they took all of the guns, well, let's get something straight. They'll never be able to take all of the guns. Even if they come out with a law to ban all of the guns, you still gonna be able to get guns on the streets illegally, because there's a bunch of people now who's not supposed to have a gun who has guns. And the reason why they have guns is because they're not going to the gun stores getting these guns. Because once again, they're not able to get them from there. They're getting them off the streets hot. And that's what'll happen if you ban all the guns. People will be getting them illegally. So you'll never be able to get rid of all the guns in the first place. But let's play the what if game. Let's say, for instance, tomorrow they ban all the guns. Okay, there are other things you can use as a weapon to kill somebody. Violence doesn't just, you can use any little tool for violence. You can use a remote control to kill somebody. If you hit somebody with a remote control in the right place, like for instance the temple, you can kill them. What I'm trying to say is, just because you ban guns doesn't mean violence is going to stop. Violence will continue to happen. People will just find other tools they can use to kill you with. That's not the answer. Banning guns, that's not the answer. It's not guns that hurts and kills people. It's people who are using the guns. They are the ones who are killing people. I think we need to take our focus off the weapons and put our focus on the people who are using the weapons. Guns just don't get up today or tomorrow and decide to go shoot somebody. It's people who do it. And so that's what our focus needs to be on, not banning guns. There are actually decent people out here with guns who don't go around harassing people, don't go around robbing people, or none of that, who actually have their guns for the right reason, and that is to protect themselves and their household. So if you ban all guns, you're going to make it harder on the average person to protect themselves, and easier on the actual criminals to, go out here and get the guns. Make it easier for them, because these people, they weren't going to pawn shops and gun stores to buy their guns in the first place. They were already getting their guns illegally, and they will continue to buy their guns illegally. They will continue to rob, steal, and kill. Banning guns will not change this. And my reason for speaking on this is because what I saw on CNN about California overturning the ban that they had on those type of guns. And I remember somebody I knew getting killed in the hood, and it was a woman, one of my classmates, who was like in a higher grade than me. She brought up the fact that they just need to get rid of all guns. And I remember telling her, even if you get rid of all guns, that's still not going to stop the violence. Because if you don't believe me, go ask the correctional officers. Go ask them. Because the only correctional officers who have guns, they be in the towers. Inside of the prison, nobody has a gun. And guess what? Officers are still getting stabbed. And you know how they getting stabbed? Those prisoners, those inmates be making weapons in there. There's no gun in there, but it's still violence in there. Those inmates make weapons in there. And they attack officers and anybody else in there. So even if you get rid of guns, you're still not going to get rid of violence. violence still gonna be, it's still gonna be here. We're just gonna find another way, another type of tool to use to inflict violence on others. Just like back in the days when we didn't have guns, what did we have? We had swords and knives. And believe it or not, it's still people out there who uses knives. They still have knives as a weapon right now to this day. So getting rid of guns will not get rid of violence. Violence will always be here. Getting rid of guns won't solve anything. If anything, I would say we need to become more equipped with guns. Like women, I understand we want to be feminine, but it's good to know how to use one. I talked to a woman one time, she said she was scared of guns. In my opinion, we need to stop being scared of guns and learn how to use guns. Not to bother other people, not to just go mess with people, but for our own protection. It's alright to have your man to protect you, but your man is not going to be around you 24/7, especially if he out working and doing something productive. So it's good to know how to use that, and learn how to use other weapons too. You know, because we women, we pray even though we don't want to be. We pray. There's so many stories of women coming up missing, women getting killed, getting shot. You know, we need to learn how to protect ourselves too, as well as the men. But anyway, I've just told y'all how I feel about, banning guns. I don't think it's a good idea to ban guns. You know, it's not going to solve anything. It's still going to be violence. But y'all let me know how y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share down below. Peace.